excited to be here. Keith, thank you for having me again. It's a wonderful show. I wore my weirdest pants for you guys, so I'm so excited to be here. Did you say how are they weird? They're super weird. You maybe not be able to see them because of the light. They have like bizarre patterns on them. And so I can show people I'm creative. They're like Old Navy sweater, but the pants, she's got something going on upstairs. A lot there. I'm nervous tonight because my dad's in the crowd, which I think is enough to make anyone's skin Did you just boo me? You did? That was totally mine. Anytime he was like, boo, I'm like, Dad's here. I have a good, can I get, all right. So my dad's not like a sweet, soft touch kind of dad. I'll tell you, my dad did, just to give you an idea of what he's like, he did our sex talk for us, my sister and I, when we were kids. When I was in 6th grade, they were giving us the video at school, and he goes, oh, you guys, you got that video today. I should probably impart some wisdom on you guys. Okay, here we go, sex talk. Okay, all right. Your mother and I already discussed this before we had kids. We said we're not raising any hoe bags. So, don't be hoe bags. And that was it. Have a good day at school. That was the end.
Your daddy.
I made him do so much dumb stuff when I was a kid. And by when I was a kid, I mean also still now. I was obsessed with boy bands. And in middle school, we got to paint ceiling tiles. And I was like, what do I want my legacy to be at Dunn Middle School? I have to really think about this. And I was like, I've got it. Backstreet Boys logo. It's going on my ceiling tile. For generations to come, they will see this and know I was here. But I couldn't really draw well, so I made my dad like trace out the logo from the CD for the ceiling tile. And I was like, Dad, that looks perfect. You forgot one thing. And he was like, what's that? And I was like, we have to put my name on it. And he was like, I don't think we should. Maybe we don't put the name on it. There. And I was like, I don't understand. Why not? He's like, And I wonder why, like 3 years later, when I was still wearing a Backstreet Boys denim jacket to school every day, I was like, why is no one asking me to the prom? Like, I probably should have listened about the ceiling tile. It's still there, you guys. It is still there. You're goddamn right it is. I always liked stupid things when I was a kid. I was obsessed with boy bands because I loved like New Kids on the Block when I was little, and I was convinced I was going to marry Jordan Knight. And in 1st grade we had to do like a poster. When I grow up, I want to be, and I just wrote married to Jordan Knight. And the teacher was like, that's not really what we meant. Like Timmy wrote astronaut and Cassandra wrote doctor. And I was like, yes, I understood the assignment. This is my only life goal. I don't see what the problem is. It didn't work out, wah wah, yet. So instead I'm a social worker. I swear to God. So more specifically, I am an emergency mental health crisis clinician. So I get paid every day to assess other people's emotional stability. What? I do, oh my God, I have this, okay. So my favorite, I see everybody from ages like 2 to like 92. And my favorite clients are teenagers. Because little kids are fun, but you can only do so much with them. And adults are already destroyed. So really, where you can do some work is with teenagers. And I should be more specific. My favorite clients are really aggressive teenage boys. Like if they call, they're like, we got a 17-year-old coming and he smashed a window with his face! I'm like, bring him in. Send him to me. Teenage girls, I don't know if you've ever had a conversation with a teenage girl. I don't recommend it. Oh my, and I was one and I have no sympathy for them. They are the worst, you guys. Because they'll start, like, the minute you're like, what's wrong? It's like you put your hand in a tornado. Like, you're not coming out. No one's ever gonna find you again. You're just gonna get sucked into this vortex of awful that doesn't have an end point. just unbearable. Oh my God. But the boys aren't smart enough to be manipulative, so I love them. They're so simple. It's great, right? They come in, I'm like, why are you here? And they're like, 'cause I punch everybody. You're like, okay, why do you punch everybody? And they're like, 'cause my dad's an alcoholic. I'm like, done. Get the billing sheet, sign off on it. Genius, you're welcome. I have like a crackpot. They're my favorite. I think I have like a crackpot pseudoscience explanation for why they are. I think they're just so hormonal that they just like breathe testosterone, and I inhale it and get like all jazzed like I'm at a basketball game. And they're like, everything's bad. And I'm like, you're goddamn right it is. But you know what? We can fix this. We're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix everything. And then we're gonna break shit. Wait, no, just the first part, but still very excited. I turn into General Patton for no reason. Like, we're gonna get out there, we're gonna take this beach, and we're gonna kill some Nazis! And they're like, I just need this note for school. I'm like, first we storm the beach, then I'll sign your permission slip. Their parents don't bring them back sometimes. People do say crazy stuff to me. And people expect you to like act like a robot, and it's really hard. So like 9 to 5, I'm like a social worker, and after 5, I'm comic, but the switch is a little faulty. So this guy comes into my office and he goes, I blew all my money on booze and I have nowhere to stay, so you better put me in the hospital. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. He goes, oh yeah? Well, if you don't, I'm gonna leave here and I'm gonna kill myself. And you're gonna read about it in the newspaper and feel real bad. And I just went, I don't read the newspaper. You would have to make it into my Google alerts, which you won't because you're not a celebrity chef or a TV drag queen. So unless you actually kill yourself live on Food Network, I'll have no idea. He didn't, you guys, I checked. Wouldn't that be crazy if I was like, you guys' grocery games was insane this week. There was a live suicide, and they had to make Bim Bim Bop out of Hamburger Helper. It was nuts.